Steve, it takes guts to drop out like you did.
Higher education comes at the expense of experience.
Boss!
What are you working on?
It's a computer terminal that hooks up to the TV for the display. Steve? Wow. These are state.
So what's going on, guys?
We just
Made a movie, promoting the movie.
Yeah. Right, about a very important guy. So you know the first question I have, you
I
get
don't
free
know.
Apple stuff for life, right?
No.
No,
don't.
Because this movie isn't officially sanctioned by Apple, so that's but I do go into Apple stores now trying to I'll put the Woz wig on to try to pretend, and so far it hasn't worked. In fact, I've been thrown out of 3 Apple stores.
I was trying to say, I don't think that would work. Because do the employees of the stores even have a connection?
No.
See, that's the problem.
No,
They have to see this movie first.
They have to see
Then
the
you
movie.
do that.
I thought based on the previews they would maybe I would have some leeway, but
No.
Apple is notoriously non-swaggy. They do not give their product away. There was a certain point where they actually said we're not giving this stuff away anymore because it actually reduces the value of it. Like if somebody doesn't have the sort of ownership to purchase it, so it almost put it as it was like a
Because it has
luxury
such a cool factor,
object.
there's no
Yeah.
need to give it away, is what you're saying.
I think
that
that
makes
they
a lot
just,
of sense.
and they're very, very tight about those types of
This thing, we need to come up with a name, something.
Yeah, I know.
Something catchy, something.
I've been thinking about it.
Electric.
It just needs to be like, I don't know.
What about enterprise computers?
No Star Trek names.
What about
I swear, I will
Enterprise?
drive this car
Fine,
right
fine,
off this
fine,
road.
fine.
I will run the car right off the road.
Jesus, calm down. Seriously. Okay, nothing Trekky, Jesus.
It just needs to be like something that people will relate to, Like, it needs to be something that you see and you're just like, man, I just gotta have it. Apple.
Excuse me?
Apple.
Apple like the fruit?
The fruit of creation. Apple. It's a simple but sophisticated. It comes before Atari in the phone book, too.
That is so much better than phaser beam computers.
All right, that's cool. So during your research for the movie, what's the one thing you found out about Steve Jobs that fascinated you the most that you didn't know about this guy?
Well, I think that, I don't think it's common knowledge that he was fired from Apple. I picked it up and knew it because I'm a techie, but the way he was fired from Apple was shocking to me. I think people sort of remember Steve Jobs from, they remember the Macintosh coming out, and then they remember this new unbelievable innovation, this iPod, and then they remember the iPhone. But they kind of the mere fact that he was fired from his very own company, I think is quite shocking to people in general. And the way that it all went down, I was fascinated by.
What's the one thing you found most fascinating that you didn't know about?
I mean, I would have to say that for me, Ashton's absolutely right. For my generation, it was all about the post-iPod version of Apple. I knew the cult of Jobs as it applied to Pixar, as it applied to iPod, iPad, all of those devices. What I didn't realize was that there was a prequel to this story. And that's what fascinated me about the script, is a lot of the questions have been, well, why did you choose to focus on this part of the life? Because the other part of his life it's already dictated. It's already, in the ethos. Everybody knows that story.
Yeah, it's well documented.
It's well documented, and everybody has an opinion about that. But people don't know how he got there, what it took to get there, and I think that that's what fascinated me so much.
So for each of you, what's the one Apple gadget that's changed your life the most, or the one that you can't live without?
I mean, for me, it's the smartphone. Like being able to have a mobile internet just enables so very much. I had the Motorola two-way SkyTel pager back in the day.
Back
I
in
was
the day.
I had the Sprint one,
sitting with the flip of the
yeah.
thing, and then I transferred to the
Captain
sidekick, and it was like that. But once the internet was at my fingertips, the things that you can do now, from booking a car on Uber, or finding a contractor to come remodel your house on Houzz, or running your whole HOA from your phone. on Nextdoor. It's crazy. Like, you know, I don't have to look at a newspaper anymore. I can read Flipboard. I can book a house on Airbnb. I'm pitching all my companies, but ultimately, I like at the end of the day, like having all of this capacity from like, you know, multiple marketplaces, to services, to photographs, to all you know, living live. There's two worlds happening simultaneous in all of our lives now. It's a virtual world of the internet and the real world that's right in front of us.
I completely agree. I mean, I think that the iPhone is one of those extraordinary inventions that has made life much, much easier. You know, just this morning I was able to say good morning to my daughter, you know, over 2,000 miles away. And at the same time, I was able to book my flight and make sure that the flight is on time and make sure that a car is going to be there to pick me up, and then, you know, call to follow up on that. All of that in one device is pretty extraordinary.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Great job.